We play and call it work.
Learning Infinity Bat Rep.
Hey there, and welcome to an Infinity Battle Report. So as you may have noticed, we haven't put up something for quite a while on Infinity at this point, and that's mostly because I've been learning. But it's a very exciting day today because I'm here with Quirk, our newest member of the team. He's going to be helping me out with Infinity, and we're going to try and get as much content down to you as possible. So today, we're just going to have a standard Infinity game going on.
It is?
Yeah, so pretty much just going to be trying to shoot each other in the face. 300 points, no special ITS or scenario rules or anything like that. We're going to work our way up to that point. So for now, 300 points a game. And remember, you can always challenge us. So right now, we're definitely looking for more people to come in for Infinity, as well as other games, but a lot of Infinity right now. So if this is something you're interested in, check out MiniWarGaming.com/challenges. You can get the emails for everyone at the studio there, and send us an email. We would love to have you come in. So let's take a look at the board and the armies. So right over here, we have Dave's 300 points of Nomads. So why don't you tell us what you got here, starting from the left.
Okay, so starting from the left, I have a Aguilar. I have 3 of them there. One of them is a hacker, and the other 2 are just bog chog regular guys. Going behind them, I have a Gecko, and beside that I have another Gecko.
Okay.
One of them is bringing 2 combi rifles, a Chain Colt, and a Panzer Fist. And the other one is bringing a MK12, a Chain Colt, and a Blitzen. The big guy on the far right there who's pointing, looking like he's aiming at something else, that is my Lizard. It's one of the bigger remotes that can be brought in the game. He's rocking a multi-HMG and a heavy grenade launcher, so that's something to look out for.
Yep.
In front of him, I have my Tomcat Engineer and a Zoidcat with him, so it's just a remote that kind of comes with him. And then right at the very front center, I have my Mobile Regatta. He has a multi-rifle and a light flamethrower.
Lovely. And over on this side, we have my 300 points. Now I'm going to be running the Steel Phalanx of Aleph here. Trying this one out. I've run lots of vanilla lists, and I just want to try this one out to actually get some of the link teams going on. So over here, we have Macon right there in the front. We have 2 Myrmidons with chain rifles. We have one, how do I pronounce this? Ekdromos with heavy machine gun and nanopulsar. We have another Myrmidon in the back there with just a combi rifle. And we have an Agema marksman back there. And we have Alki. And then over on this side here, we have all our Thorkides. So we have Eudoros with 4 Thorkides backing him up there. So some light rocket launcher, chain rifle, combi rifle, and submachine guns. And then there's going to be 2 net rods in there as well, just to give a little bit of extra orders. So there we go. There's the 300 points of Aleph Steel Phalanx. All right, and here we are rolling for for deployment in first turn. So I think I got that one.
I think you did.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm actually going to choose to go first.
Okay.
So what would you like? Deploy first or second?
I will deploy second.
You're going to deploy second? Mm-hmm. All right. And here we are. So there is the table right there. So we got 2 wide open streets right there, which are going to be kind of fun to try and navigate for us. But both of us have the fire lanes covered nicely. So over here, I've sort of deployed right across the board. I got Eudoros over there, some Thorkides, Elki, some more Thorkides, Macon, Netrod, some Myrmidons, more Thorkide. There's another Netrod. And then there's the Agema Sniper. And then right over here, I have my Ekdromos that's going to be doing combat jump. And over on the other side there, he has those 2, they're
my engineers.
They're engineers, and they're going to be combat jumping as well, or airborne?
Airborne infiltration.
Alright, airborne infiltration. And then we have the Lizard right up there. Mm-hmm. And then we have the 2 Geckos right over here. And you have some guys.
Yeah, I have a
there.
Aguilera.
And then the other ones are where? I'm not seeing them.
I have another one hidden behind this building here. She's my hacker.
Oh, and then
along with my Mobile Regatta.
Alright.
And then I have one more right back here in these crates.
Alright. So there we go. There's the deployment. So I have first turn. Now, because I have first turn, do you want to use a command token?
No, I don't.
No? Alright. So we're just going to go straight into the Steel Phalanx first turn. So we're just going to start with the impetuous order for Eudoros. Alright, so Eudoros is just going to use this first short order to move right up to the cover there. And doesn't look like he's in... Oh, your big lizard can actually see him.
Alright.
Yeah.
I will ARO.
Alright. So you're going to use your HMG.
Yep.
And you need a what, a 5?
I'm looking for a 5.
Yeah, because there's -6 to ODD plus range is another -3. So.
Yep.
Alright, and I'm going to be dodging. So I'm pretty sure I just got my dodge off.
I think you did.
Yeah. So I'm just going to use the 2-inch, or well 3-inch because he's martial arts. I'm just going to dodge right up there. I'm going to use another order for Eudoros, but this time I'm just going to move cautiously so I don't provoke another ARO, and just going to get right up to the cover there. So my Myrmidons are going to expend an order over here, and what they're going to do is they're just going to toss some smoke out from right in front of them, right to there, just to keep that those 2 heavy machine guns or 1 heavy machine gun from that lizard from really ruining my day. So needing a 15, I got it. So the smoke goes off, and the Link team there is going to burn another order, and they're just going to use some movement orders to try and get forward a little bit. So they're just going to use their first short order movement to get up there. The 0 visibility, or the smoke is keeping them safe there. They're going to use their next 4-inch short order movement just to, just to keep moving a little bit forward here, staying in the smoke, just to make sure that they can keep going and not get shot to pieces just yet. Over here, we're going to burn another order just to move cautiously right up to the wall there, not provoking an ARO. And then another order right over here, same deal, cautiously right up to the wall. And over here, Eudoros is just going to keep moving forward a bit more. So with his 2 move orders, he's just going to be able to get right up there, and we're just going to check to see if he has line of sight on anyone. And I'm going to use another order for Eudoros, and he's just going to throw in another smoke right there. So because it's within 8 inches, he's going to get the +3, so needing a 15. Got it, and critical no less. And I'm going to use another order for him. He's going to use his first short order to get into the smoke, and his second short order just to bring him to the edge of the smoke right there. I'm going to burn another order with Eudoros. I'm going to use his first short order here. Oh, look at that, it actually gets me in there. Now, what I should have done is I should have used his full order to move cautiously and not provoke an ARO. But I didn't want to risk being out in the open. So, there's going to be some arrows here. So the Gecko over here is going to use his ARO for the, what is it, Panzer Fist? Is what you're using?
I was going to use the Panzer Fist, but I realized that would be at a -6 to hit.
Okay.
Whereas if I use my combi rifle, it's only at a -3, so I'm going to use that one just for this ARO.
Okay, I think that makes a lot of sense. So what do you need to hit total?
I'm looking for a 10.
Alright. Okay.
Oh.
Excellent, I needed to see that.
I would have been so much happier with the 10.
And now the big lizard with his HMG, needing a 5.
And getting it with a 1.
Oh boy, okay. So what's the power on that?
The power of the HMG is 15.
15, alright. So I got, well, I don't get the benefit from cover because I'm impetuous, and I got armor 2, I believe. So, no, I'm just gonna take it. So, unfortunately, I failed that armor roll, and he was using shock ammo, so Eudoros is just dead. So I just blew a whole lot of orders to get a guy dead. Fun. Over here, I'm going to use another one of the orders for the Myrmidons and just move them, do their move order right off to the side there. And once again, I have gone into range of that Gecko right there. So he's going to take some more pot shots at me. Now, thankfully, these guys are not impetuous, so they're going to benefit from cover. And they're going to get their ODD. So that's going to be -9.
Yep.
So he's got -6 from ODD, -3 from partial cover, and -3 from range. So he needs a 3 for this. Which he did not get. Alright. That's good, because I'm just going to keep plodding forward. I'm going to go 4 more inches using the second short order there. So you're going to get a second one there. But at the very least, it's still going to be tricky to hit. So just moving them forward, like so. And I'm going to provoke another ARO with that. So now it's just -9, because I did move within his range band here. So he needs a 6.
Nope.
Nope. Alright. And because I'm having so much fun moving these guys, they're going to just move another short order just to get a little bit further up here. And you're still definitely getting another ARO on that one.
Yep.
So once again, -9 to the roll here. Oh, and he got it. So
No, I didn't.
Wait.
That's a 7.
Oh, that's right, you needed a 6. Sorry, I was thinking 9. Oh, okay. And the second short order is enough to get the front 2 guys out of line of sight, but there's going to be one more ARO provoked from that guy, I think. It actually looks like I got lucky. There's no more AROs being provoked. You can't see the Myrmidons anymore. And they're just going to burn one more order just to get themselves into a bit of a better position here. Just so they're not going to provoke AROs anymore, and just make sure that they have some good coverage going on. And I'm going to use my last available order here just to use my Gemma Sniper, just to take a pot shot at that gecko off in the distance there. So let's do the face-to-face of the gecko and the Gemma Sniper first.
I missed.
So I definitely hit.
Yep.
And that's actually a burst too, so I got the second shot there. Both hit. Okay. But, oh yeah, and you missed, so that doesn't even cancel that out. So that's going to be 2 strength 15 with AP, so -3 to your armor. So with the AP having his armor plus his cover, he's going to need a 6 to do this. No, a 10, sorry. A 10, yeah. Yeah, he's skinny.
And I failed the 1.
Yeah, he failed the 1, so 1's going through.
Okay.
So he's wounded, he's got 2 left to go. And the lizard over here with his ARO, which is going to be just straight ballistic skill, because the range band gives him +3 and the cover is -3.
And I'm looking for a 14. I got
That's
a
a hit. Okay. What's the POW?
It is POW 15.
Alright. Hey, okay, I'm
That's
fine.
power save.
Alright, that's excellent. So at the end of my first turn, I was unable to actually kill anything. I put 1 wound on the gecko over there. And now Dave is just going to turn around and probably brutalize me a little bit.
That's the plan.
So let's see what happens. Going into Nomad, turn 1. So this gecko over here is going to burn his first order.
And he's going to walk 2. He has his movement of 4. 1 more, and then it gives him the inch down. So he will take a little bit of damage from kind of falling off there.
Yeah. And do I have an ARO against him? Sure, looks like I do. Just the 1, though, it looks like.
And
so for my ARO shot against you, it doesn't look like you're in cover at this point.
I'm going to shoot back at you, actually.
Okay, so we're going to do a face-to-face here. I need 15.
Okay.
And what do you need?
You are in cover, correct?
I am in cover, yeah.
Okay. And since he is the one that has the 2 chain rifles, I believe.
So he needs 7s to my 15. So I definitely got it.
You did.
Alright,
And
excellent.
I failed all mine.
So I realized I should have declared it ahead of time, but this was going to be in hit mode just because it is the strength 14, not the strength 13.
Okay, so
So 14?
I'm looking for a 10.
10, okay.
Nope, I took a wound.
Okay, so that's another wounded gecko. There's the wound, and you're gonna fire some more stuff at me?
He has 2 of them. So
Okay.
one of them is a face-to-face, the other one is just a straight roll. So
Just straight up, okay.
So looking for those 7s.
And there's a hit. Okay. So I got armor 1, I believe, or armor 2. I'll double check that in a second, plus the partial cover.
And you make it.
Yeah, I make it.
Yep. So second order.
So he's gonna burn another order and move again?
Yep.
Alright, so I'll get my ARO against him again.
Okay, and I'm going to go 4.
Okay. So he's going to opt not to shoot at me this time. So once again, I need a 15 to hit him. That is another hit. So you need to roll a 10. Oh, it was almost at 17.
Almost had that. Okay.
Alright, so that's going to be another wound on the gecko. There's another move just 4 inches up. Right to cover there.
Spending my next order, I'm going to go 2 inches to here.
Okay.
And then 2 inches up to right here.
Alright, so that's definitely going to be at least a couple AROs there. So we're going to have some of the Myrmidons are going to be able to react. My rocket launcher, there's another Thorakides that can react. There's another one that can react. And can Elky react? No, Elky does not have line of sight. So that's going to be a lot of arrows right there. Okay, so we're going to start with the Myrmidons and the Gecko here. So he's going to lay down his chain, what was it called again?
Chain Colt.
The Chain Colt there. He's going to hit all 3 of them. Now, unfortunately, the way I spaced my guys out, I have the 2 chain rifles in front there. So 1 chain rifle, and yes, I'm using that instead of the nanopulser because I like the bigger template. Makes me feel like a man. Is going to do that. The second one's going to use the pistol, and then the third one's going to use the combi rifle. And then we'll figure out the weapons for all the other AROs in a second.
Okay. So which one's which?
So these are going to be the chain rifle ones. Oh, I guess the front guy, the second guy, and the third guy. Hey, look, they're all going to die. But at the very least, I'm going to get some hits back. So the one chain rifle has hit at POW 13.
Okay.
And I'm going to figure out the pistol and the combi rifle in a second.
Okay, so looking for a 9. Nope.
Alright. So he's going to take a wound, so...
That would be dead.
Huh. Well, we just traded there. I still think you got the better deal on that one, I think. Yeah. So if we go all the way over here, these 3 guys are all unconscious to your guy, which is now just also unconscious at this point.
Just using that as a wreck.
Alright. So there we go. There's the one gecko and my 3 myrmidons. So I might try to get my doctor over there, but I don't know if it's going to be worthwhile.
So, since it is a manned piece of equipment and it just went down, my pilot does get ejected.
Okay. And he's going to drop in his engineer and the little bot with the engineer there. Or are they both engineers?
This is the engineer.
Okay.
This is his remote bot that he can engineer, like repair stuff through.
Okay. And just using aerial deployment?
Yeah, this is aerial infiltration.
Aerial infiltration. Okay, so there they are.
So spending an order, and I'm going to move my Rubet 3.
Okay.
And then 1 into base right back here.
Alright, so there's definitely going to be an ARO there to try and shoot the robot.
Absolutely.
So as my ARO, my light rocket launcher is actually going to fire the blast rocket over there to hit both the pilot and the little bot there. So from the light rocket launcher, it's just going to be a straight 12 because of his mimetism and my +3 for the range band. Oh, that missed. But I have one more guy that's line of sight that's going to get a pot shot off at the bot.
Yep.
And this fellow over here is going to respond with his combi rifle at the bot, and you're going to dodge it?
I'm going to try and dodge.
Alright.
So face-to-face roll, I'm looking for a 10.
And I got it.
You did.
Okay. So that's going to be a combi rifle, so that's going to be POW 13, I believe.
Okay. So I need to roll a 14.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope. So the bot goes down.
The bot does go down.
And this gecko over here is just going to take a pot shot all the way over here at this light rocket launcher, because quite frankly, that's been the guy who's been doing all the heavy lifting for me so far this game. Alright, so we have some face-to-face going on. I need a 6 and you need a 7?
Yep.
Alright. I definitely didn't hit.
Neither did I.
Alright, so we're just going to trade some fire that way.
Alright.
And he's going to do this again. Alright. I want to see a 6 here. Nope, there's an 11, but you got 2 hits right there. So that's not very good for me. So I have armor 3 plus partial cover, so 6. What's your POW?
It is POW 13.
POW 13, okay.
POW 15, sorry.
15, alright. So I need to roll a 10.
Yep.
Which I did not do. So, this Thorakiti rocket launcher over here has just gone unconscious. And splat. And the lizard over here is going to try and take out the Agema marksman that I have all the way over there. So the face-to-face, you needed what again?
14.
14, I needed a 13. And I got really lucky there.
But it is BS4, so I get 1 more.
Oh.
And there it is.
Oh! Okay, yeah, you go do your little victory dance. Alright. And there's another smear on the ground right there. Woohoo! So it makes me feel a little bit better to find out that a critical I don't actually get to roll the armor save for. So I don't feel incompetent at this point, I'm just the smear. But there we go, so that lizard has now decimated my Agema sniper. Or, oh wait, no, he's actually dead. Because it's 2 wounds. Did you say, well, oh, it's just 1 wound with? Never mind.
Just 1 wound.
It was just 1 wound. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I was thinking double action, for some reason.
Yeah, no, just 1 wound.
Okay. At the start of my turn, I'm going to use my Ekdromos order to come in right there. So I'm going to be behind line of sight of your gecko and your lizard, and just hope that I don't do any bad scattering here. So because my jump is within the zone of influence of your hacker, you're going to try to...
I'm going to try and hack your...
my jump here.
Jump,
yeah, so basically it's going to be your willpower versus my physical, but you're at -6 for this. So I still have a pretty good shot, so you need a 6 and I need a 13.
Yep.
Alright. Well, I failed.
And I failed.
But I'm still going to get dispersed, it looks like. And let's just see where I get to go. 13! So 13 would be 7, I believe. No, that would be 6. So 6 would take me right off the board here, so I'm just going to be walking on my edge, it looks like. And my Ecdromus is just going to walk on over here just so he doesn't provoke an ARO. So over here, I'm going to move cautiously with this Thorakides right over here, just because I don't want to provoke an ARO from that lizard on the initial movement there. That's going to be the first order there, and then I'm going to expend another order, and I'm going to try and shoot your pilot. So his pilot's going to try and dodge to my 3 bursts. Now I need a 9 to dodge, or sorry, I need a 9 to hit.
And I need a 10 to dodge.
Okay. So I missed.
And I dodged.
And you dodged.
And I'm going to use my 2 inches just to scooch right in behind this cover here.
Oh, that makes sense to me. Alright, I'm probably doing something really dumb right now, but I'm going to try and get my Thorakides back up by moving Macon up there. So I'm definitely going to be provoking some AROs here. Okay, so Dave actually just reminded me I have cautious movements and a lieutenant order that I can still make. So he's going to move cautiously up the stairs, and then he's going to move cautiously right around to there, and then he's going to use his lieutenant order to try and get the rocket launcher back up. So Macon has now provoked an ARO from both the gecko and the lizard right over here, because unfortunately he's just far enough back that that he's not getting the line of sight blocking. So he's probably going to go down at this point, but at the very least he might be able to get his Thorakidi buddy back up there. So on a willpower 15...
Ooh.
Nope, so instead he's just going to kill the Thorakides.
And I'm going to shoot you needing a 14, and I miss.
Okay, and then
the other one is needing a 10.
Okay.
No, he's needing a 7, sorry. And that also misses.
Oh, wow, okay, so he actually lived. That's crazy. But sadly, the whole purpose of getting up there was to save this guy who now is dead.
The greatest doctor ever.
He is the best doctor ever, okay? The best. Using one of my few orders left, I'm just going to do a short move there, and then another short move right there, just to get him up there, not provoking any arrows. And then, you know what, he's just going to do the same thing all over again. First short move ending right there.
Oh, hey.
Can you see him?
I can.
Alright, and I'm just going to be using a dodge as a reaction then.
Okay.
So we both need 11s for this. Hey, okay, I'm going to dodge 2 inches there. And just going to dodge up the 2 inches right to there. But at this point, that is my turn. Hopefully I've been able to position myself where maybe I can take out something on with arrows. But I think the odds are good that I'm probably going to be getting a lot of bullets at me this turn. So, Nomad, turn 2. And the lizard over here with a full order activation is just going to unload into Macon right there. And I think at this point, I'm going to try to drop smoke.
Yeah.
So, this is going to be a physical check for me.
This is, I need 14s.
Well, I'm definitely not dropping the smoke.
And
but you're going to shoot me real good.
It is a plus 4.
Plus 4.
So no, just
so
the
it's
1.
going to be the 1 hit. Okay. So this is shock ammo. So if I fail this roll, Macon basically goes down. And I need to roll a 14 with my armor of 2. Which I did not do. So he just got Macon, who also happened to be my lieutenant at this point. So, not only is Macon the worst doctor in my force right now, but he's also the worst lieutenant in my force right now.
How many wounds does he have?
Just the 1, I believe. Yeah, just 1 wound.
Yeah, that's dead.
Just 1 wound. So he's good and dead, and that puts me into retreat mode at the moment. So this is not good. This is not good. I think he's probably just going to start wiping up after this, and yeah. So let's see what the rest of his orders bring. And continuing his murderous path of destruction, he sees another Thorakides that he wants to shoot right over there. So I don't really have much else going for me, so I'm just going to try and shoot back here.
Okay.
So let's see, range minus. I need a 6.
Okay, and I need an 11.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't hit. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. This is the shock ammo again?
Yep.
So I got armor 3 here. I'm right up against cover, so I have 6.
You need 10s.
I need 10s. No, there's another one that's good and dead. So this Thorakides right over here, bam! He's gone. And the gecko over here, just gonna take a pot shot over at this Thorakides right there. Now I don't really have much in response except for the combi rifle, so I will try to face and shoot you back with that.
Okay.
So he needs 7s, I need 6s. That's because we're both in cover and range. Hey, look at that, I missed again.
And I got 1.
You got 1, okay. What's the strength of this?
This is power.
I believe 15. Let me double check. Yeah, power 15.
Well, hey, look at that, I finally made one.
There you
so
go.
that the Orchidee sticks around. But, and I just realized we've been forgetting to do this again. Guts checks.
Yep.
So, guts quickly. Okay, I'm gonna go double check that. So my guts is definitely sticking around at this moment, but I have a sneaking suspicion you're gonna do this again.
I am going to do this again.
Alright, fine, I'm just gonna shoot you back. So needing a 6. There's that 20.
1, 2.
Alright. So hey,
wow.
look at that, I'm still alive.
Well,
but the guts.
Yep.
But he failed the guts, so I actually don't know what that means at the moment. So let's quickly look that up. So with failing a guts check, he does go prone, which means he's now out of line of sight of that gecko. So maybe I'll actually get another turn of shooting out of him. Who knows? So his remaining orders, he's just going to put both the lizard over there and the gecko into suppressive fire, just making sure that I can't really do much of anything on my turn. So after reviewing the table and realizing that I'm now in retreat mode right now, I'm going to be losing a lot of stuff in my turn. Like even just getting this guy up, he's going to be getting shot at and probably killed. My Ectromus is going to run away pretty much right away. My net rods are doing nothing but give orders. So I think at this point, we are just going to call it a victory for the Nomads here. Woo! So, if you enjoyed the game, I'm really glad about that. Look forward to seeing more of these. And as always, Vault members, take a look at the Vault game or the post-game show. You can check the link below for that one, where we're just going to be talking about things that we realized over the course of the game, things we might have changed, that sort of stuff. And as always, if you're not a Vault member, click the link below. There's going to be a 7-day free trial there, where you can check out all the content that we have available. So that's painting tutorials, that's bat reps, that's campaign stuff, whole bunch of stuff. So definitely check it out. There's a lot of good stuff in there, and we hope to see you there. And as always, happy wargaming.